Welcome to EMERJ TV with Reggie Smith. This podcast is about all things production for the people in front of the camera or behind the camera. Let's join Reggie right now for the discussion.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of EMERJ TV. Talking to an individual who I haven't grown up with for a change, Don Bolton. He's a editor,
Yes, sir.
screenwriter,
Yes, sir.
man about town.
Yeah, director, writer.
So let's get right to it. Tell me about your career. First of all, how did you get interested?
And well, I'm gonna have to tell you, my mother, because she used to set me in front of a TV. That was my babysitter. Like all I did was watch musicals, westerns, and then that was afternoon, morning was soap operas.
I remember that.
So she just watched that. And I didn't have no control of no TV. I'm a kid. So I watched what she watched and then just got in love of film. Just like living through them. Like, man, I didn't see a lot of me on there.
Right.
But it was still TV, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I got into it, just watching TV with my mother and going to the movies with my mother.
So what was your intro into the
My
profession?
intro would be shooting music videos. Because I was like, I'm a little ghetto kid. I didn't think we could make movies, like.
Right.
But my mother got me a video camera, and I just started like shooting stuff. And the way I was editing was 1, 2, 3, action. Then I said, okay, you move over here. 1, 2, 3, action. That. So I say it was about like mid 90s maybe. Yeah, about mid 90s.
See, that's called shooting on the fly.
Yeah.
Editing on the fly.
Yeah, and guerrilla shooting, because my aunties and them cooking, I'm still doing it. Excuse me, like, what are y'all doing? Like, shh, we trying to shoot. what are y'all don't see? It's only two of us. Like, hey, we got a production going on right here. Yeah, so that's how we do it.
Yeah.
And then one of the first movies that I did with my play brother called Pimp Police. And we made about 4 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody was in it, but they didn't know they was going to be in it. So yeah.
And so now you're an editor also.
Oh yeah, that's my heart, editing.
And see, I'm a single multi-camera director. Started out as camera operator. Well, actually, I started out doing audio, then location audio, and then camera, and then I got to directing. What I say is, I know how to edit. And then then my next term is an editor. I'm not an editor. I know how to edit. So an edit is here. An editor is here. Because you guys come up with stuff, and I was like, well, man, I never would have thought to do that. Now, as a director,
right,
and doing a supervised edit, then I come up with it. So I know you were editing, you were doing the editing on the fly.
Yeah.
But how did you get to your first edit system?
It was first it was Windows Movie Maker. They're like, oh, I can edit on that, but it was like kind of like just cut, dissolve, cut, fade to black. It wasn't really nothing, and it was just like one sequence, like one timeline, just
right.
And then something came up called R.I.P. Steve Jobs. He came up with something called iMovie.
Yeah.
And like you can like, it's called iMovie. You can edit on it.
Right.
I'm like, oh man. So I bought the iMac for that. Like I was into iMac in school, but Windows came out. I'm getting Windows. So I bought 2 iMacs.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was the colorful ones.
Yeah.
Like the blue, I had a blue one and a white one, clear one. One just to use to do dial-up internet. The other one was to edit on. And I started editing that. It was like, so that was like when that come out. That was like late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought 2 of them and started off from there. Then some Final
Final Cut Pro?
Final Cut Pro came out, and I looked at that like, cause I'm self-taught.
Right.
I'm like, man, this don't look like iMovie. This is a whole lot. So I'm not gonna mess with that. And I bought it. It was like, how much was that? I want to say like $900.
Right.
Cause it was 11 disc. It was a whole lot. Then I started going. Then I went to. Then I got on it. Then I went to Specs Howard.
Okay.
And Spec Howard's taught me. They didn't teach me how to edit, but they taught me like shortcuts.
Right.
I don't know about no shortcuts. And then they gave me the paperwork saying I was qualified to be an editor also.
Yeah.
So that's how that happened.
Now, how long ago was this?
Like 2009. Yep, because 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Yep, because Michael Jackson died. R.I.P. Michael Jackson. I always got to say R.I.P. when somebody passed. Yeah, when I was in school, he passed away. Him and Farrah Fawcett, same day. But yeah, I went to school there, got my certification. Yeah, certification. I'm sorry, y'all, certification. And got a bunch of awards from that. And,
okay.
Yeah, I was top in my class.
So what kind of projects have you worked on, it's in your professional career now. Let's move on to that.
Oh, man, I did. So I started doing music videos. What else? A couple of battle rappers. Guy Midwest Miles. He a Detroit battle rapper. I did some videos for like local people in the neighborhood just to get my gang going.
Yeah.
And then started doing music videos for other rap artists like Quest McCody. I got a New York called, his name is Sway 7.
Right.
Did his video for him. Yeah, just a bunch of music videos for local cats. A lot of people don't know, then some people do know.
And then did people start reaching out to you, or
Yeah,
how did it expand?
Well, what happened was I started putting movies in my videos. Like let's do a little acting here. Like that's boring, just rapping. Let's do a little acting in here.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh yeah, I could do this. And it's just like the next step from editing music videos is movies. Like if you don't want to do that, like why are you doing it? Because just, man, editing is like a lot of people know how to edit, but it's like a feeling you gotta have. Like how long you want this close up on somebody?
Right.
How long you want this wide shot on something? And that's what I do. Like that's why I think I'm better than a lot, because they just think it's gonna go to you, it's gonna go to me, go to you, go to me. Like that ain't how you edit. How far we gonna be on Reggie face? How long we gonna be on Reggie face?
Right.
Like the crowd will be like, audience will be like, man, we're seeing his face too long. Let's go medium shot.
Like, you need a reaction shot or whatever. Right.
Let's see what Don over there doing. What is his facial expressions doing while Reggie's talking? So that's what I master in editing.
So let me ask you this. Now you said you started out you sat in front of the TV.
Oh yeah.
So those years in front of the TV apparently taught you something. You developed an education as far as how long to be on a shot, reaction shot, or two shot, or cutaway, and that kind of thing.
How many shots?
So
it's a wide, medium, close up. Then it's an extreme wide, extreme close up.
And it's actually when to do it too, though. Because that's why. See, you said you made a good point when you said when to do it. It's not just shot of me, shot of you, shot of me, shot of you. Because basically that's boring.
Yeah. You get like if you saying something important, I want to have a close up on you. You know. And excuse me for interrupting you, but no, you good.
I do single camera, multi-camera directing, and also work with other directors. But in my older age, I think I've gotten wiser because it's a matter of why you're on a tight shot.
Yes.
If somebody's making a point, that's not the time for you to try to get the audience to see what a hot shot director you are.
Yes.
Because they're not watching it because you're such a hot shot director. They're watching you for content.
Yeah, they're involved in that story.
Content. So if you're telling me about, if you're talking about a hardship that you had, and me as a director, I say, well, I'm going to do this panoramic
You
shot.
gonna mess up the people's mood.
See,
The audience gonna be like,
well, wait a minute, you just took me out of what I'm watching.
Yeah, because I want to close up. I want to cry with him, so it's got to be a close up. We got to get them eyes. You got to feel that. You break it up now with wide shot. It's like it throws the audience off. Like what? Now I'm not even turn it off.
Right. And the thing about it now is audiences are so sophisticated. When I was younger watching movies, and I remember watching things like, oh man, how did and they have you in suspense. And I watch them now, and I was like, I said, I'm a much more sophisticated viewer now.
Yes.
I remember like I used to talk to the people. These people are so stupid. They're so stupid on the movie, and it's like, no, that's how they wrote it.
Yeah,
it's not that they're actors. They're just acting.
Yeah.
And you got to think about your audience. You have to, as you edit, as I direct, we have to think about what our viewer
it's all about
going
the
to
viewer.
see.
Yes.
Because if I direct based on what I want, well, if it's music, it might be a lot of fast cuts and all this stuff and these movies, and then people are like, well, I can't see the artist that, like, if let's say it's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
And I shoot a Stevie Wonder, cut to the drums, cut to the guitar, cut to the keys, cut to Stevie Wonder's like, well, wait a minute. And even though he's singing his hit, we missed the point. And so, see, that's real key when you said that, when to be on a person and that kind of. A lot of people don't get it.
Yeah, and some stuff you want it foreshadowed. Like you can't pull a gun. Like, oh, you got to show there was a gun there first. Like, is he got his hand on the gun? Like, we show that like he got his hand near the gun, still talking. Go back to you, then come back to me with the hand on the gun, then pull it.
Yeah. So now the music videos. One. Now I'm about to date myself.
No, you're good, because I'm right there with you.
Because when I started doing music videos, and I shot a music video, my first one, we shot on 3/4-inch tape, and the song was on open reel. And 3/4-inch tape was 29 point shucks. Let's say it was less than 30 seconds. But audio, they weren't doing 29.97 seconds. They were doing 30 seconds. So the music would sync up with the video for so long, and then it would start to shift. You'd have to stop. So my first music video, we got a restaurant. We shot all night. And we had this guy, and he, it was like a kind of a comic video, whatever. And we got it done. But when I edited that thing, syncing audio to video that was harder than actually the production, shooting the video.
And I'm jealous.
And so now, but see, the thing about it now, it's like the industries got together and say, okay, we need to be on a format where you can sync, you can shoot audio, record audio here and record video there, and then sync them up, and they stay synced. Like even for this, what I did was I called it my sync track. Instead of using the clapper, I just clap my hands.
Any
then
noise.
When I get to the edit, see the wave, see the on the timeline, you see the waveform, you see the clap on the waveform, and then you just marry, and then it just plays all the way through.
You can have a pop, bing,
but even with that, I still don't consider myself an editor. I just knew how to cope to get the video done, because Now, like I'm sure, like now you do a lot of effects and things like that.
Yes.
It's like, what are the systems that you work on now? That you use?
My main go-to that I'm more efficient with is Final Cut Pro.
Yeah.
I know a little DaVinci and a little Premiere.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, they basically the same. It's just different keys. B for blade or C for cut. T for transition or command. It's just different. And now they all just so you can program your computer to say, hey, I want the same keys as Final Cut Pro and DaVinci. I want the same keys as Final Cut Pro and Premiere. Yeah.
Really?
Because
if
you're used to that,
yeah,
you still want to work in that. Because all it is keys. Yeah.
And see, I was doing it. I was working on the system, one edit system, and it was more real time because I knew about Final Cut, but Final Cut it was more render based when I first saw it, and I was working on one that was kind of real time. And actually, I got called by Fred Hammond to come. He wanted me to edit for him, be his editor for him.
He didn't like to do it then.
Well, what it was I got there and it was Final Cut Pro, and I thought I was kind of I was an edit system snob, so I was working at the Word Network, and I was senior editor there, and I thought I don't want to do Final Cut Pro. I don't want to do Final Cut. And he said, well, reach out to me after the end of my tour, and I thought, no, I won't reach out to him because I didn't want to work with Final Cut Pro because I was more into real time. Now, when just to show you, to go back a little farther, when DaVinci came out, it was touted on Entertainment Tonight. DaVinci, when it first rolled out, was $100,000, and then Blackmagic bought them, brought the price way down.
Way down. To $299 down.
And so when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, I said, this is the same DaVinci that I saw on Entertainment Tonight, but it was 20 years ago. Right. but the technology and the software, it leveled the floor from people that were doing it high end, that could afford the Hollywood, big suite, and the people that are just trying to get started. And so now, it's a matter of your skill. Just like cameras. Cameras, it was broadcast cameras, and it was industrial and consumer. And the cameras that I use were more industrial. And the broadcast cameras, they were like 70, 80, 90,000, well, and up to
and
use.
Because I wanted what's name camera, it was $600,000.
Yeah.
I looked, I said, what camera do Spielberg use? This was years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It was some Panavision.
It
said 600,000.
Yeah.
I said, whoa. But go ahead, finish, please.
And but now with I remember, now I took photography classes. We shot with a 35 millimeter camera. When I saw a DSLR, I thought, well, that's a 35 millimeter camera. But what the difference was that they got them where they could record video.
Yeah.
Now you have a 35 millimeter size print, which motion pictures were 35 millimeter, unless you shot 70. And the quality was there, the film quality was there. It leveled the playing field, and I told people, I was telling some people that I know, I said, now the playing field is level as far as broadcast and professional and consumer. So now it's a matter of, now you have to have ability.
Yeah.
You have to have talent.
Yep.
And see, and again, I'm going to defer back to something you said. You realized it's not just, I got this really nice camera, because a bunch of people have them, or I have an editor. A bunch of people have them, but then how do you use it?
Yeah, what you gonna do
and
with it?
And then color correction, and I mean, there's so many different layers and things, and even with your audio, you know, how did you record your audio? Is your audio clean? Is there a buzz?
Right.
Is there clicks?
Is there a hum?
Something like that, right? So, but
yeah, because I skipped over a part because I did start with weddings too. It was weddings, it was videos, and then after I graduated in 2009,
right,
It was just straight weddings. Still love doing weddings.
I was going to ask you, how do you like doing
I
weddings?
love doing weddings. They so fun.
Yeah.
But the best part is editing. I put a little graphics on it and sparklers and music under there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I met my friend Jason. But it wasn't a wedding. It was more of a, it was like a, you know, it was just like a party, like. And I was working as a security guard. Jason Lawson came in. I'm like, hey, he had this Lawson video shirts on. I'm like, man, let me talk to him. I said, yo, you taking in any editors, anything? Like, he kind of almost blew me off.
Yeah.
I'm like, he probably didn't, but I felt that way. Because I'm thinking like, I'm good. I'm the man. You should stop whatever you're doing and listen to me. I know I'm in a security guard outfit. So he went doing his business. So I told my friend who was my partner, security guard, I said, watch all this. So I just started shooting videos of everything in there, edited it on my phone, then I showed it to him. He like, you did that? He obviously he knew I did it today. He had music on it, everything on it.
Yeah.
He like, you did this? Yeah, this is what I'm doing. Like, if I can't edit it at home, I'm gonna edit it on my phone. This is nothing. So
but see, that's kind of impressive too, though, because again, I knew how to edit, but editing on my phone, I knew about iMovie, I knew about I have an edit system at home.
What do you use?
I use Grass Valley Edius.
Okay, I heard Grass. Yep.
And I edit on that. And as far as like any kind of editing on my phone, my daughter, she does it on her phone and all that stuff. And I'm like, nope. I thought to myself, if I liked editing that much, maybe. I've gone on cruises and people know that I do video and film. And they'll say, well, you're going to videotape? I said, no. And it's like, you're not going to have any memories? I said, no. I said, I remember up here. Because what would happen, and I don't know if you've had this happen, maybe you have, I would get invited to a wedding or invited to an event that I want to go and have fun.
Yeah, just be you.
And they'll bring me the camera, and I was like, well, wait a minute. And I finally got to the point, I said, wait a minute, you invited me here to ask me to work? And I had to tell people, okay, and then I finally had to tell people, okay, this is my day rate. This is what I get when I darken the door. And then if I'm there for an hour or up to 10 hours, this is how much you owe me. And they're like, oh, you crazy. And said, okay, fine. So they stopped asking.
Right.
But, you know, we're professionals.
Yeah.
You don't hack at it.
Right.
You're not playing at it. Because if you were playing at it, you would have dropped. Matter of fact, after you did your first wedding, you probably would have dropped it, because now you do weddings. I've done 3. Let me make sure I'm telling you the truth. I've done 4 weddings.
How did you like it?
Well, first of all, they were 5-camera shoots. I did Marvin Winans Jr.'s wedding. I did our pastor's wedding. I did one of the minister's wedding, and I did his daughter's wedding. And I positioned my cameras. And when they left, there was no editing that needed to be done, because I cut it. And it was multi-camera. It was great.
Oh, you was doing live editing?
It was just multi-camera. It was just a multi-camera shoot.
Okay.
When I cut it, and it's like, okay, when the bride and the groom take whatever, and then once they got done, I went, there you go.
Yeah, that's the
wedding.
Best live editing is the best.
Jason, I know Jason, and Jason does weddings, and I thought, no, because I've been to weddings, and it's like, this takes so long, and you got to be there, and I don't knock it. It's just not for me.
Right.
I went straight professional. I did a lot of sports.
Yeah, I did a lot of sports
baseball, basketball, football. I did a couple of hockey games. Yeah. I did an ice skating ice skating event. And if you really want to work really, really hard and be way over your head, do your first ice skating. It's zoom in, zoom out, focus, pan, tilt, and make sure that's
how I feel about football.
Never again.
That's how I feel about football.
Football is easy.
I mean, well,
compared to that.
Yeah,
compared to the ice skate.
Yeah, because I love football games because you got to zoom in wide, you got to see the whole field, and then you got to find the person with the ball who throwing the ball. You got to follow that ball up there, then go down, then follow this guy running. He may ran off. You may beat him to the touchdown before he goes. You're like, oh, let me go back, pan back. Oh, there you go. Now you going in there. I love it though.
But most of my career has been. Now well, first of all, I started out as a single camera director, and then shot film style, so you shoot out a sequence. But I did a lot of videos for Ford and UAW, Daimler, Chrysler. I did a lot of industrial stuff. Did a few, did some music videos, things like that. And I did that from, I'm about to date myself, 82 to like 89.
Okay.
And then I wanted to start doing multi-camera director. I was directing people, but I wanted to be a multi-camera director, and got an opportunity to learn that. And I sat under a guy, and I noticed when he took his reaction shots, and I was a camera operator for him sometime, and the reaction shot might have been, this one might have been 3 seconds, but then the other one, he stayed on for 5 seconds. And I asked him, well, why did you stay on this one 3 seconds and that one 5 seconds? He didn't tell me. And I asked him several times, he never told me. And so when I started doing, I just figured it out. And like you say, self-taught.
Yeah.
And you just get there and you learn. And now what I did do when I started directing is I started watching TV. I started watching, I wanted to direct live concerts, so I watched concerts and just watch what the director did and see. Okay, and I thought, and at first I thought, okay, what would I want to see if I was at home?
Yeah.
I never got into how can I look good, because see, if my belief is, if you watch something that I did and you say, boy, that director did this or that, then I missed the point. Because you should never think about the director. You should never think about the editor. You may like a shot.
Yeah, you shouldn't think about nothing.
Because it's the content.
Yep.
But listen, Don, I'm going to tell you, and I told you this before we started, this is going to go really fast. We're at the end of this first conversation. We're going to come back and talk about some more things, because when we met, you told me about some things that I was really impressed about. Okay. But I appreciate you coming on for this first one.
No problem.
Hang around.
Yep.
Everybody, if you're interested in coming on to have a conversation, it's not an interview.
No,
it's a conversation.
It is.
We're talking about our careers. If you want to come in and have a conversation, you can reach out to me at emerj.tv@gmail.com. That's EMERJ TV@gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook at EMERJ TV. I'm also, if you want to see the video, if you want to see his conversation, go to my YouTube channel, RCSMG LLC. You'll see his conversation along with many others. I'm also putting short clips on TikTok. It's hashtag EMERJ TV, EMERJ TV, or hashtag RCS Media Group, or hashtag Conversations. Look forward to seeing you. If you come, hopefully you'll subscribe and like, and then tell other people about it so we can blow this out. Anyway, appreciate you watching. See you next time.
Thank you for watching EMERJ TV with Reggie Smith. Join us next time for more discussions on all things production. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.